Hello everyone and welcome back. Climate change has a way of messing even with the mafia, and a watery grave outside Las Vegas is starting to cough up Sin City's darkest secrets. Lake Mead, which can be reached from the Las Vegas Strip by a short ride in the trunk of a car with your hands and feet bound, is drying up in a grueling decades-long drought. Its receding waters are leaving behind the usual flotsam and jetsam of a lake heavily trafficked by weekend boaters. But also bodies. One particular find caught the attention of mob watchers. The skeletal remains of a man who had been shot in the head, stuffed in a barrel and tossed in the lake 4 decades ago. The mob had a propensity to put people in barrels, whether they're burying them in a lake, or dumping them out in the field, said Jeff Schumacher of the Mob Museum in Las Vegas. That's number 1. Number 2, the person was shot in the head, typical mob hit style. And third, we know that this happened in the late 70s, early 80s, when the mob was very prominent in Las Vegas. There was a lot of behind-the-scenes activity where the mob was controlling the management of the casinos, but also building and expanding the casinos, using in many cases, Teamsters union money. But it wasn't all glamour. The reality was that these guys were cold-blooded killers, they were thieves. If you were to cross the mob in some way, there definitely were consequences. Las Vegas police are still investigating the body found in the barrel at Lake Mead earlier this year, and in response to AFP inquiries would only say there is an ongoing probe. But Schumacher has his theories about the identity of the dead man. One suggestion is that he was Jay Vandermark, who worked at the Stardust Hotel, an operation run by Frank "Lefty" Rosenthal on behalf of the Chicago mob. Rosenthal, who was played by Robert De Niro in the movie Casino, was funneling cash back to his bosses, until the scheme drew the attention of local authorities. Vandermark disappeared shortly thereafter. A more likely candidate for the body in the barrel, however, is a man named Harry Pappas who was also connected to the Chicago mob. One of the extra perks for visitors to Las Vegas, if you were a high roller, was they would take you out on the boat at Lake Mead, Schumacher said. The Stardust had a boat out there and Harry Pappas was in charge of that whole operation. Right before he disappeared, he told his wife he was going to lunch with someone who was interested in buying his boat. We've never seen Harry Pappas again. As its shoreline retreats, revealing more of the lake bed, it may yield more mob secrets, said Schumacher. You can also share your thoughts with us in the comments. Don't forget to subscribing. Thank you.